Hi guys, sorry I'm late. We had some technical issues. Um, my name is Florence, from founder of Redalia Workspaces, and redalia.com. So every time we'll be talking about, every Monday we'll be sharing ideas and experiences to entrepreneurs and business owners who haven't had the courage to start their businesses, or who have been doing things the wrong way. So I'm live on my mobile, and I'll be answering your questions from my computer. So tune in. Feel free to ask any questions that you may have, and I'll do well to answer them. If you're live with me, can I see you say hi? This is our first time, and I'm not sure if everything is working properly. I hope it is. So I'll be answering your questions from my computer. Hi, Nazo. Thank you for joining in. Yeah, so today I'm going to be talking about new business venturing. Okay, Nazo, I see you. So hey, just checking that everything is working properly. Okay, welcome. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about new business venturing. Can you hear me? Hello, Nazo. If you can hear me, say hi. Can you hear me now? I'm sure there's something wrong somewhere. Can you hear me? Hi, Shegu. Can you hear me, Shegu? Can you hear me, Shegu? Okay, yeah. I think maybe you have a technical problem or something. Okay, hi once again. So this is our first Facebook Live, and we are going to be talking about new business venturing. So we'll be doing this every Monday morning, just to encourage entrepreneurs and people who have been lagging behind. You've been thinking about this business idea, and you've not had the courage to start. So we'll be sharing knowledge and our experience. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask us. During my time at Hult International Business School, I enrolled into this course called NBV, New Business Venturing. In that course, we were supposed to come up with a business idea that is workable in our different countries. So after we came up with the idea, we pitched it to a team of investors who gave us valuable feedback. One thing that I picked from that experience is that you don't need to sit down and keep on researching about your idea. You need to step out of the building, just like Lean Startup put it. Step out of the building and validate your idea. You know, oftentimes people talk about passion. I'm not going to play down on the importance of passion in starting your business. Of course, passion is very important, and sometimes you may overemphasize it and talk about passion and it's all over your head. But the first thing that you have to ask is, this passion that I have, are people willing to pay for it? Am I creating value? Am I solving a problem is my passion solving a problem? If that is the case, if you have a yes to all of these questions, then that means that you must have crossed the first hurdle in your pursuit of entrepreneurship. So the second thing would now be to validate your idea. You know, we sometimes business people or entrepreneurs sit back behind their computer and research, or in front of a board, and they do in-depth analysis of things. You don't need those. Great minds, great business minds you don't need to be talking and researching. You need to get out of the building, because that is where your customers and consumers are. Outside the building is where you find your market and your channel. Outside the building is where you find suppliers. Outside the building is where you build networks that will help you. And also outside the building is also where you find who your competitors are, and also plan on ways to beat them. So what am I talking about this morning? You have this great business idea that you want to start, and you make sure that people are willing to pay for it, and you also make sure that this business idea that you have, it's also something that is going to solve a problem. Then you step out of your building, you step out of your comfort zone, and make sure that people are willing to pay for it. Make sure that people understand it, and they tell you where you are going wrong in your plan, and they give you valuable feedbacks that you can go back to work on, and iterate again and come back again. You don't have to sit back and be thinking about this idea. And sometimes, okay, we also have this thing that we don't have capital, we don't have money. Capital is not only about money. Capital is more than money. It's network that you have, it's relationship that you built. All those things translate to capital. So what am I saying? It's just going to be a collective effort. All of us who want to join in this journey of entrepreneurship, we need to stand up and do something about it. If I didn't stand up, if I didn't do something about starting Redalia, it would have still been on papers up till now. It's not a rosy journey, but then it's worth it in the end. When you feel that you are adding value, when you see that people's lives are being impacted by what you are doing, it gives you a different kind of joy, that makes you want to wake up every morning and do something about it. So I don't know if there's any other person who's just joined. Can we? Okay. You can ask any questions if you're still here. If you've not joined us, you can still join and ask any questions that you may have. Okay, I actually don't want this to be too long. Yeah, oh, mompreneur, welcome. Thank you for joining us. So just a recap. When you have your business idea, make sure that it's valid. And how do you know that it's valid? It must be creating value, and people must be willing to pay for it. Once you've ticked that, you go back and get out of the building. Don't sit behind your computers. Get out of the building, get in contact with your supposedly consumers and customers. Get in contact with your selling channel, get in contact with your markets, get in contact with your suppliers, and build networks. You don't have to wait until it's so big, until everything is perfect before you can start. Take for instance, if you want to start a big restaurant and you don't have the money, you can start with you can start by using truck to sell. You know, the whole idea is just being creative and starting small, and make sure that you have actually started. Starting is the most important thing. You have to start, and once you start, I'm telling you from experience that you'll be amazed at how long and how far your journey can take you. So thank you. Also remember that you can do your Facebook Live on Redalia at Redalia Workspaces, and you feel free to pop in at 43B Mina Crescent and see what we've been up to. Thank you so much. I'm going to be here for like 1 more minute or 2 in case someone has questions to ask. He's loving us. I'd like to know how I'm going to raise capital if there are no sponsors. How you are going to raise capital if there are no sponsors. Okay, so the truth is, if you're starting a business, funding is very, very important. So how do you raise funds if there are no capitals? The way you can raise funds if there are no capital is, first of all, you have to start with your savings. If you are starting a business, even if you are going to get investors, nobody is going to invest in your business if they see that your skin is not in it. So first of all, and you also want to mitigate other risk, you have to start with your savings. After that, after you've explored that option and your savings are not enough, you go for family and friendly loans. So if you've explored that to the maximum, that's when you can think about getting investors. And investors, for you to go to investors, you must have a valid business plan. You must just have your hand wrapped around your business. Then one of these days I'm going to share the ways that we can get funding. So once you have your business plan ready, then you pitch to a team of investors, and if they're interested in your business, of course they would invest in it. But first of all, you must have your savings. So, and I will also advise that if you want to start your business, it's actually advisable to start your own business when you already have your 9 to 5. So that way you have a stream of income, and you know that if this business can now work, that means that you can now leave your 9 to 5 and focus on it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, Shade, yes, of course. If you want to come in and do your live videos, you can, it's pay as you go. So you can come in and use it for an hour per day. It's very, 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 very affordable. Just call us on 081-881-22223 and or write to us at contact@redalia.com. Because of course we have fiber optic internet and 24-hour light, and the ambience is really very professional, yet comforting too. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. Thanks. You'll be seeing more of me every Monday. And next time I'm going to be talking about lean startup. So tune in. Thank you.